But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.
A lie defined by Oxford Languages is an intentionally false statement. There are many different types of lying, but today I will address 3 broad types. As well as addressing the different types of lying, I will address the effects lying has physically and societally. So, what type of lie did Bill Clinton commit?
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate.
Lies of commission, lies of omission, and lies of influence are 3 categories of lies that give us a framework for placing lies. There are many more different types of lies, but most lies will fall within one of these categories. Bill Clinton's famous statement is a lie of commission. These are an intentional use of lies to create false information or false statements. Many examples of these lies are present throughout history and daily life, and Bill Clinton is not the only president to have ever lied. Starting way back with the first president of the United States, George Washington, who has famously been attributed the euphemism, "I cannot tell a lie," where he admits his fault for cutting down a cherry tree, is itself a lie. Most historians agree that the story was fabricated by the first president's biographer, Mason Locke Weems, as a way to deify George Washington and captivate readers. Thus, even going back to the beginning of this union, we have lies. Other examples include falsifying information on a resume or providing false financial statements to investors. These lies permeate not only our daily life, but also historically honest figures. Lies of omission are lies where an important fact is left out in order to foster a misconception. Examples include a salesperson omitting facts about product defects to complete a sale, or a witness in court leaving out information to protect a defendant. Famously, a Cardinal Bernard Law knew about sexual abuse by priests within the church for years. However, he failed to inform many of the parishes where he moved John J Geoghan, who had many allegations over a 3-decade period of sexually abusing children. This was all before the famous Boston Globe article, which exposed the systemic cover-ups of sexual abuse within the Catholic Church, published on January 6, 2002. If you are curious, there is a movie highlighting the investigation into the cover-ups, dramatized in the 2015 Spotlight. I'll provide a link to the Boston Globe article and a YouTube video highlighting what eventually happened to John J Geoghan. With that case in mind, we can see that lies of omission are present institutionally. Additionally, you are likely to have experienced these type of lies from partners, employers, or friends. I think these lies are important to highlight as they can be easily misconstrued as forgetfulness or a mistake. But omitting the truth can be used by manipulators or people in power to keep their influence. Keep these lies of omission in mind as you examine institutions or people and realize how many facts go unstated, as it can be quite alarming. Lies of influence are a type of deception used to influence the beliefs and behavior of the listener through dishonest means. For example, evangelical churches will ask for charitable donations, but then use them to buy private planes like Kenneth Copeland. And in his case, began lying about the real nature of the plane, professing its use for church-related activities, but really using it on a multitude of personal trips, including a hunting trip to Sri Lanka. Politicians can promise unrealistic changes or make false claims, also in order to garner support. Woodrow Wilson, Lyndon B. Johnson, and Richard Nixon all promised some form of avoiding war or ending war, but all failed to achieve these promises after election. Lies of influence are deceptive and intentionally used to manipulate perceptions. I believe to some extent that these lies are a combination of commission and omission, omitting and hiding what is true by stating another argument altogether. However, these lies are special in that they are used to garner support. These lies change people's perceptions to fight wars and believe religious sentiments, all while helping another person gain more power. Lying affects people internally and externally. Physically, lying can increase stress levels, raise heart rate and blood pressure, and make it more difficult to sleep. Beyond the physical effects are the societal effects. Lying can increase conflict between individuals and groups. Misinformation can lead to confusion or incorrect assumptions. Lies can undermine democracy and lead to a breakdown of rule and law. Lies have a serious negative effect on society by damaging relationships and ultimately undermining trust. We are all told not to lie. Broadly, we're taught things about integrity, but rarely do we delve into the details of lying. I believe that understanding lies and their effects helps highlight the importance of integrity. Personally, this has benefited me. I never realized the work that has gone into characterizing lies, and this essay helps me understand the nature of deceit. There are more types of lies like white lies or half-truths, but I believe these categorizations allow a broader abstract to lies. In conclusion, please be safe and watch out for deceit. In this world, currently it's so easy to lie and use misinformation through the many modern tools. It takes more effort now than ever to truly understand the real nature of things. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a good day.